Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you guys doing? Well, next bait I want to talk about in my bait and focus series on, I guess I'll just finish all the flipping and pitching type baits that I have before I move on to other topics, even though you guys have given me some great ideas for some other baits that are totally different than flipping and pitching, but I will definitely get to them as time goes by here. Because the way this winter is going, I'm going to have a lot of time for some videos, but I don't when I look for this bait online, I see it, but everything's clearance or very low stock. I don't know. I'd be shocked if it was discontinued, or maybe they're not making them. But it's maybe you guys know the Jean Larew, the Biffle Bug, and I'd be shocked. I mean, is this bait going out of circulation? I don't know. Maybe they're just getting rid of the colors they have. I really don't know. I have a lot of them. I haven't bought them in a while, but I've got plenty. And I've got two sizes, and I haven't even seen the bigger size around, but most of the ones I have are the 4.25 inch, but I do have a few bags of the colors I really like in the 5 inch. And if you guys are unfamiliar with the Biffle Bug, I mean, this is kind of the bait that started the whole, wobble head, I guess craze, technique, whatever you want to call it. But it's great for that. It's great for flipping and pitching. There's guys that use this as a trailer. It's a very versatile bait. I hate to see it go away. I'm not going to remember all these colors because I don't even see them listed online. So I'll do my best I'll at least show them to you, and maybe you guys will know if I had forgotten. But let me show you the 4.25 inch ones first. And I'll show you the few that I do have in the 5 inch size. Now this is called Sooner Run, which is a color I like a lot. I have this in a bag. I'm sure there's probably some of them in this box too. I'll kind of try to show you the box here without dumping it out all over the place, but there's the 4.25 inch box of Biffle Bugs. I'm pretty sure I see this right here. And if you've never seen the Biffle Bug before, it's really a cool creature bait. You've got this big kind of flapper tail here. You got these two other flappers in the back, and you got these arms on the side. Then you've got almost like that beaver style body bait. But what's cool about this bait is it's hollow on the inside here. It's hollow. I know some guys who stuff rattles up in there, but ooh, smells good too. But this is a classic bait in my opinion. I'd be shocked if this was going away, but maybe it is. I don't know, maybe it is. If you guys know, let me know. But this is the Jean Larew Biffle Bug, Tommy Biffle's, signature bait. Here's one of his the hard head baits. I'll show you guys at the end here when we start talking about rigging. But there's the Biffle Bug. There's a Biffle Bug, very classic, popular bait. And I think that's a Sooner Run, that is the Sooner Run. I took it out of the Sooner Run bag, but I think that's the one that's right here too. I think that's Sooner Run. I do have a bunch of different colors here. This one is the black neon, because I know I have that in the 5 inch also. So let me just, black neon there. Black red flake, black neon, one of my favorite colors. If you guys follow my channel, you know it's one of my favorites. I don't know what exactly they called some of these crawfish colors, but this one I loved. This one with the brown and the orange. As I said, I don't even see these colors online anymore, which would be very sad if they're not making the Biffle Bug anymore. But I love that color. That was one of my favorites. This looks like a watermelon candy here. Great color. You guys know I love watermelon candy. Great color. This one, to me, this might be the dark, I think. I'm gonna have to look here, because I do have some dark watermelon candy, and I think that's what this is. Almost has a June bug look to it. I think this is the dark watermelon candy, the one I really like. Here's one that's almost like that Alabama craw type color, the green pumpkin on one side and the orange on the other. Fingers are getting in the way here. This is kind of like the black neon, but it's different. So I don't know what they called this, but it's kind of like black neon on one side and kind of like a dark reddish, I don't know, weird black-red color on the belly. Really cool. I don't remember what they called this one, but I do like it. No, if I have one now, I don't have it in the 5-inch. So I'm not sure what they called that one. Maybe you guys will know. Some of these I'm definitely not going to know. Like, I'm not sure what this one is. This is kind of like a dark with some red flake, some green flake. That could be that Sooner. No, it's not Sooner Run. It's definitely not that. Yeah, I'm not sure what they call that one. So I apologize for not knowing all the colors, but I don't even see them listed anywhere on Land Big Fish or Tackle Warehouse. So if you guys know if the Biffle Bug is pretty much finishing up, let me know. This one's cool with the green pumpkin and the chartreuse on the one side. It's a great color. I'm not sure what they call that one. Could just be green pumpkin chartreuse. I'm not 100% sure. Great color. It's like this guy here. That green pumpkin, green gold flake on one side, and like that crawfish brownish like belly. It's another great color. I always love the colors of the Biffle Bug. This one almost kind of looks like this one, but the belly is definitely lighter. And this one's kind of like a black on one side, brown on the other. All my favorite colors they make. Sapphire blue is a good one. I think this is the sapphire blue, but I don't think it is. No, because that's sapphire blue right there. This one is blue on one side and like black on the other side. Almost like a black and purple flake, blue on the other side. So if you guys know that one, fill me in. And that's the Sooner Run. So that's the 4.25 inch size ones that I have. Now I do have a few here in the 5-inch size. Let me see, I know I have some packs that are the same. Like, here's the pack of the 5-inch, which I don't see listed anywhere online. So that's the blue, sapphire blue, which is really a great color. But that's the big 5-inch size. So if you want a big honker, you know, on your wobble head, throw the 5-inch if you can find them. And, you know, you can just flip them and pitch them too. I've probably thrown these more just flipping and pitching them than actually throw them on a wobble head. It's an awesome flipping and pitching bait. But that's that sapphire blue in the 5-inch size. So I got 2 packs of the 5-incher. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, the Sooner Run I showed you. That's that 4.25 inch in the Sooner Run. I showed you that one. Oops. And I do have the black neon in the 5-inch size. You know, I've got to get a black neon in that big size too. It's a bait I love to throw, or a color that I love to throw. And here's that dark watermelon candy. I got 2 of those. Yep. I'll show you that one in the 5-inch size. But there's that dark watermelon candy. Great color. Great color. One of my favorites. Like I said, 2 of them. And the last one, which I didn't have in the smaller size either. Black neon double silver. So if you want a cool looking bait, I haven't looked at this in a while. This is really cool. Black neon on one side and double silver they call it, because that is really silver. So if you're looking for something to give you a lot of flash, that one will do it. So I don't know, guys, if the I don't know if the Biffle Bug is still being made. I mean, you can still get them, but you know, only like 6 or 7 colors I see out there. And that's it. That was looking at Land Big Fish and Tackle Warehouse. But if you guys are unfamiliar with, now as I said, you could just flip and pitch these, which I have done more. I am not an expert at the wobble head. I've done it with moderate success, but I haven't committed to it one day, if you know what I mean. I haven't gone out there and just thrown it, got more comfortable with it. And if you've never seen a wobble head, here's a bunch of different kinds. Whatever one you like to use is fine. This just happens to be, this is the one that Tommy Biffle, you know, there's this picture right there. If you've never seen Tommy Biffle before, one of the all-time greats. And there's the hard head. It's his Gene Larew hard head series. They call this one Copperhead, was the name of the color on that one. That's 7/16, and I think this one is 5/8. Nope, this is also 7/16. And this one is also Copperhead, so these are both the same. I still got some of these laying around. I don't even know if they're making these anymore. But I have different ones, like this is a tungsten one from Beast Coast. I don't know if Beast Coast still makes these or not. I have to check. I have them at the show. I might grab some more. I have some from Big Bite Baits. These are, I got these at the Kittery Trading Post. This is the 1/2 ounce swing head in black from Big Bite Baits. It's like a 4-pack there I got at Kittery Trading Post for $4.99. Pretty good deal. Let's see. Santone Lures makes a nice one. This is a 3/4 ounce size in green pumpkin. Or actually, I'm sorry, they call that camo. This is also the Santone version. This is a 3/8 if you want a little smaller size. Well, it depends on how deep you're fishing. I tend to start with 1/2. Then if I'm fishing deeper, I go to 3/4. Like here's some 3/4 structure jointed structure heads from Strike King. There's one in the white. That's a 3/4 ounce. Yep. Oops, in the white. Let's see. So, I mean, you guys get the idea. Now, let me show you what they look like up close. I'll grab one of the Tommy Biffle ones out here. So, what the Wobble Head is. Your weight is not going to be like attached to your bait. It's going to free flow and wobble. And the hook is just going to moves around. So when you throw this out, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can throw it out and just drag it along the bottom and do short hops. But you almost really want to, and that's what I have to get better at, is getting the feel of doing that slow roll with it, almost like you're throwing a crankbait. Throw it out there, let it sink to the bottom. And I did it more last summer, got a little more confidence in it, a little more faith in it, but I still need to do it more. And this thing is just gonna, that bait is gonna flop around. So if I rig it up for you, I would say this Wobble Head is no good. This bait has seen better days, or this hook has seen better days. But just do your regular Texas rig. Just sink that way. So that's what it's going to look like. And that's going to be going, you're going to be slow rolling that across the bottom. Throw it out, let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then like slowly roll it. You'll feel it tapping the rocks. If it's not hitting the rocks, I think it's not as effective. You got to feel it hitting those rocks, because that's going to hit those rocks, make sound, make noise, attract fish. Then they're going to come over, and then they're going to see these legs here flopping in the back. These are going to be moving in the water. These little things are going to be moving. And you could use any creature bait you want. You don't have to use the Biffle Bug. You could use the Sweet Beaver, whatever you could use. A brush hog is really cool on this. Looks good. Really anything. You could use a 12-inch power worm. Whatever you want. It's unlimited what you could put on this hook. Anything you want. I tend to use creature style baits, but really anything will work. You could put a spider jig on there, but just kind of slowly throw it out and swim it back to the boat, and this Wobble Head will be smacking the rocks, tapping the rocks, making noise. These legs will be moving around, and wait for it to load up. But as I said, this is a technique that I really want to become better at and get more confidence in. I just have to do it more instead of just going and flipping and pitching. But I think this hook on here is shot. The barb is pretty much rusted off. This is old. I think this one's going to be, I mean, I don't mind throwing really a barbless if I just fun fishing, but that's it. And as I said, you could use any of these ones that you like. It doesn't have to be, the Biffle one, but there's lots of cool ones like this. Like I said, the Santone ones are nice. They're all good. Whatever one you like. I'm sure there's other ones that are out now I don't even know about. But that's pretty much the bait. The Gene Larew Biffle Bug Tommy Biffle's signature bait. Excellent creature bait. They are available. Like I said, it shows, I mean, Tackle Warehouse has them listed on clearance. So are they not making them anymore? I don't know. It would be sad because it's really a great bait. And they've got the 4.25 inch side. Now I saw a smaller size. I only have the 4.25 and this big 5 incher. There's a smaller size. I do not have it. I thought I saw one listed at 3 point something. I don't have that size. I only have the 5 and the 4.25. So you can see the difference there. But sometimes bigger is better. If you're fishing a tournament and you've got a limit and you've got a couple dinks you want to get rid of, what the heck? Throw that 5-inch one on and throw that around. Maybe you cull out, catch a monster and have a nice cull. But that's it, guys. I've got those basic colors that I like. You'll have to check if for you guys that have the Biffle Bug and you use it religiously, let me know. Is it still available? I mean, I know it's available, but are they, you know, phasing it out? I don't know. I hope not, because it's really a good bait. It's really a good bait. One of the baits I would consider a classic bait. You know, it's been around for a long time. Caught a lot of fish on these over the years. I don't know if I really threw the Biffle Bug a lot last year. I'm trying to think, but I know there was a few different days I went out and thrown a Wobble Head. So I'm sure if I was, I'm sure I brought the Biffle Bug with me. I'm sure I had that dark melon candy swimming around in the Sooner Run. But it's a great bait. It's a great bait. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. And you know, if you guys would consider yourself a really, really good Wobble Head fisherman, put some nice comments down there to help me out and everybody else who watches the video, because I am definitely not an expert in that technique. I am still gaining confidence in it, and it's like I said, it's one of those things I just need to do more and get more faith. And I did it more last summer than I've done it ever, and I'm slowly getting there. So it'll take some time, but you know, get the hang of it. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll put links to these. I know they're available on Tackle Warehouse. I saw them on Land Big Fish. Both of those sites are having sales. Actually, they're on clearance for really cheap on Tackle Warehouse. And I'll search around and try and get an idea if it's somebody that's got more of them. But you know, you don't need a ton. I mean, me, who's got 1,000 colors of everything, I don't even have a ton of colors, just the basics. And shockingly, I don't just have regular green pumpkin here, which I'm shocked to see. But I really like these, you know, these dark melon colors and those black neon colors and the blue ones. They're all really awesome. But all the colors are really cool that I saw available. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. If you haven't tried Wobble Head fishing, it's pretty cool. If you like throwing soft plastics and kind of throwing a crankbait at the same time, that's kind of like what it is. It's kind of like what it is. So any questions, let me know. I'll answer them the best I can. And any of you guys that are really good Wobble Head fishermen, let us know. Give us your 2 cents on the technique. But that's it. The Biffle Bug from Gene Larew Baits. Gene Larew makes a lot of cool baits. He's one of those pioneers of bass fishing that I can remember seeing on television back when I first got into bass fishing. There's some old videos from his that are just awesome. They're like classic videos of just fish underwater, watching bass underwater. So check them out. Maybe they're on YouTube at this point. I don't know. But that's it. So any questions, let me know. I'll put links to what I can find. I know there's Wobble Heads available out there from different companies. I'll put the links to the ones I find so you guys can check them out if you want to. And right now, as I said, Land Big Fish and Tackle Warehouse are having big sales. So it's a good time if you want to try something out. So that's it. So I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.